What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is just a short little channel update, things I have planned. We all know how plans go. They always work out exactly the way we want them, but gotta have a plan anyway. So this is a video about that, my plans for the next, I don't know, couple of weeks or so, I guess. Maybe even all the way out to a month. I'm not sure. It's been, I've ran into an issue lately. I don't know what to call it. I hate to use the word motivation because I think personally motivation is one of the most useless emotions us humans have. I'll give you an example. And New Year's, everybody has New Year's resolutions, a big popular one, right? I'm gonna go to the gym and start working out and lose weight, right? You're motivated for some reason. After a year of not hitting whatever goals you laid out for you, now you're super motivated. January 1st, I'm gonna nail those goals, right? And that's a big popular one. Go to the gym, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna get stronger, whatever the case may be. Motivation is one of those emotions that gets you going, it gets you moving, gets you started. But if all you have is that motivation, thanks for waving, brother, appreciate it. If all you have is that motivation, it doesn't take you very far, right? And as soon as if people that have motivation to start something and to do something, once they get going, if they don't have the discipline and if they don't fall in love with the process, right, then it becomes this chore that you don't really want to do. And once people realize that, that's a cool bike, not sure what it was, once people realize that, and there's another dude sitting on the side of the road. Y'all good, brother? How you doing? I don't know what's up with that. It's a cool bike. Once they realize that you know, turning around, you know, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of bad decisions in regards to their health and nutrition takes longer than a month. Once they realize that, boom, your lack of love for the process and your lack of discipline basically leads you down to canceling your new gym membership that you've had for a month. I hate this intersection sometimes. So I've had this problem where lately, like, this is probably the second time I've ridden my Ninja in a month, right? I did that 3,200 mile trip out to Cali, which was gorgeous. I mean, I couldn't believe how lucky I was with the weather. The route back was amazing, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, you could argue, well, you're lacking motivation because you were on the motorcycle for 8 days straight and lots of hours every day. And maybe that's it, I don't know, but I'm not like consciously making a decision to not ride because I'm telling myself, you need a break. You've been riding for, you know, a week straight, many hours every day. It's just weird. Like, for example, I've ridden once to work. I didn't even bring my cameras. I didn't even put my cameras on the bike, on my helmet. I rode to work, put in my time, did my job. And you probably want to get over, don't you? No, you're gonna go straight? Okay. Rode home. That was it. I think like in 3 weeks, that was the only time I rode up until today. And even today was a struggle. Like, so when I do my motocross videos and I wear my motocross helmet, I take my Hero 5, which is staring at me right now, and I have a different mounting system. I mean, it's still all GoPro adapter stuff, but to fit it to my motocross helmet, I have to mount it different. I can't just take this off, put it on the helmet, and I'm good. And then I've got to take the infamous GoPro microphone external adapter thingamabob that we all have to pay 50 bucks. It doesn't come with the GoPro. I have to take that and move it to, basically I take the mounting system that I have on my helmet for my Hero 8 Black. I switch the cameras, I reconfigure it a little bit because I need the camera to be situated at a different angle, and then I have to switch. So here's the thing, I have to switch the external adapter. I have to reverse it because the Hero 5, the adapter plugs in on the left side or the right side facing the camera, and the Hero 8 Black plugs in on the opposite side. So I got, you know, and it's not that hard. I can't believe I'm complaining about it, but I couldn't even muster the motivation to switch my cameras around. I almost wore my motocross helmet on this ride because the camera was already hooked up and everything, and I was just being lazy. But then I remembered the microphone in my motocross helmet is not the super awesome Panda microphone that I have in this helmet, my street helmet. So man, that's horrible, isn't it? I almost just wore that motocross helmet so I wouldn't have to move my camera back and forth. But yeah, the microphone in the motocross helmet picks up just a buttload of wind noise, and it's just not as good as the Purple Panda. I want to call it Panda Express. Every time I think of Purple Panda microphones, I think of Panda Express, you know, the fast food joint, which I like a lot. Yeah, so even though I did switch the cameras obviously and I'm here, I didn't put my rear camera on, which I don't know why I didn't do that, because that's the easiest one of them all. It's the easiest one to move back and forth between my motocross helmet and the street bike. So yeah, I don't know, I've just had this, and yeah, I get it, first world problems, and that's true. Like today, my biggest problem is mustering the motivation to ride this awesome motorcycle. Like how could I be could I be searching for that? It should just be automatic. I don't know. It's just the way things have been the last couple of weeks. So I rode motocross once, rode to work, which is like a 10-minute ride for me, once, and then today, that's it. I just haven't ridden motorcycles much in the last 2-3 weeks. It's just, and it's strange, it's just not me. It's really weird. So it feels good though to be out here and riding my bike. It's nice and hot. I was gonna do a subscriber destination ride today, but we've got thunderheads like 360 degrees, and the destination isn't that far, but it's far enough. I didn't want to get wet. That's really what I'm saying. I'm scared of the water. So I didn't do that. So I'm staying close to home, just riding around, just getting a ride in. So channel update. The next few videos that I plan to release, somebody had asked me about the Saddlemen tail bag that I used on my trip to California. Overall, I'd say that thing was a winner, and that's a cool looking bike. I think I know that dude. Man, maybe not. Dude, it's nice. So where was I? It's really windy right here. The Saddlemen tailback. So I'm gonna do a review video on that. I mean, overall, I'll tell you right now, I was pretty happy with it. I don't have a lot of negative comments to say about it. It worked well. It took me a little while to learn a really good way to tie it down. When I first started my trip, the first couple of days, it shifted and moved around a bit on me. But I figured that out. I got it down pretty good. I was pretty happy with it after I figured out a few different things about it. But overall, a good bag, and I'm gonna do a detailed review of the bag either this week or next week. And what else? I know there was something else. I had it in my head. Oh, I'm also gonna do, this will be a real short video, but I'm gonna go through everything I packed for the trip. I mean, it was pretty extensive because I had been thinking about it for a long time, and I started a list of all the stuff I wanted to bring. I'm big on writing stuff down. My wife hates it. She hates all my lists, but I think they're pretty important. I think you gotta have lists. I write down everything. So I started the list well in advance, like probably months, maybe 2 months, maybe even longer than that, I don't know. But it was pretty extensive because I had so much time to think of all the little things, the tools I wanted to bring, tire puncture kits, you know, how, you know, it's just a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go through that. That'll be a short video. I'll show you everything that I packed for that trip. Again, I think all of these will be out this coming week, or well, by the time you guys are watching this, it'll be this week. I've also got footage from the last day of my trip. So I had day 1 through 7, which were all like full days. Day 8 was like a 5-hour ride. I mean, after you go, you know, 3,000 miles, 5 hours is like a hop, skip, and a jump. It's like a piece of cake, man. So that was really kind of like a half day, day 8. But there was enough cool footage, I think, in that day 8, which was riding from Grand Junction, Colorado to here, my home in Colorado Springs. There was enough cool footage that I'm gonna release the video for day 8. That will be the last video for the California trip. And then so there's 3 videos I've got in the kitchen, getting ready to cook. Stove's warming up. I'm editing footage. That was stupid. Why did I say all of that? That was dumb. Yeah, there you go. So there's the next 3 or so videos. I think I'm also gonna start doing the weekly recap videos. If you've seen those before, that's just me going through all the dang internet websites that I can find that are motorcycle related, combined with racing. So MotoGP has already started back up. Motocross here in the United States is about to kick off. Definitely excited about that. So now that racing has somewhat returned, and here it comes, I'm getting ready. I'm motivated to start doing my weekly recap videos. Hopefully I will have the discipline, and I will enjoy the process enough to keep doing them. I guess when COVID hit, I don't know, I kind of just lost interest. I was really bummed about World Superbike and MotoGP, but all that stuff's kicking up again, so now I'm excited again. And sometimes there's just not enough like industry news to really kind of make a video. And believe it or not, our sport, our hobby, not always exciting week to week. Sometimes it's kind of bland. If there's no racing going on. Usually if there's racing, there's always something to talk about. I don't know what that guy was doing. Like, you couldn't find a better place to make a U-turn? Really? That was your first choice? I mean, I don't really care. I just thought it was stupid because I'm just putting around. Look at all the sand. So this is one thing that sucks. When we get like monsoon type showers in this area, the water drainage is not very good, and it just carries dirt into the street. So you gotta be paying attention, gotta be looking ahead. Yeah, weekly recaps coming back soon, shortly. So with that, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for listening to me ramble about stuff. Thanks for watching. Keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.